Wait. Stop right there. Don't even think of ignoring this, because if you do, you will regret it for the rest of your life. This is not a normal message. This is not entertainment. This is a divine interruption. I am Archangel Michael, the warrior of heaven, the one who stands with a flaming sword, the one who fights for your soul while you sleep, the one who knows what destiny is written for you, and the one who knows what powers of darkness are trying to erase it. And listen carefully, because time is running out. Right now, above your head, in the realm you cannot see, a sacred clock is ticking. It is not the clock of this world. It is the countdown of heaven itself. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The sound is echoing in the spirit world. And in just 2 minutes, your life will change forever. Yes, in 2 minutes, your new house, your new car, your new destiny will either be released into your hands or snatched away by the very forces that have been fighting you since birth. Do you understand how serious this is? Do you realize why you are hearing my voice right now, at this exact moment, in this exact way? Because this message was not sent to everyone. It was sent to you. Your soul already knows it. That shiver you feel right now, that tightness in your chest, that voice in your head saying, "Don't skip, this is for me," that is your spirit recognizing truth. But beware, because the enemy is listening too. Even now as I speak, dark forces are whispering, "Scroll away, ignore this, it's not real." They know if you stay for these 2 minutes, they lose you forever. I beg you, don't make the mistake others made. I have seen countless souls turn away at this very moment, and I watched their blessing vanish like smoke. They lost their miracle. They lost their breakthrough. They lost everything. But you still have a chance. If you stay, if you listen, if you obey, I will fight for you. I will break the chains that hold you back. I will open the door that no man, no demon, no curse can shut. Your new house is already built. Your new car is already waiting. Your miracle is already written in heaven. The only question is, will you claim it, or will you walk away and watch it die? 2 minutes, that's all you have. 2 minutes to change the rest of your life. The clock is ticking. The choice is yours. Stay, listen, obey, because the moment you decide, the floodgates of heaven will either open in your favor or close forever. I am Archangel Michael, and I swear to you on the throne of heaven itself, this is your final warning. My beloved, listen carefully, for what I am about to tell you is not for the faint of heart. This message is not entertainment. This is not something you try and forget. This is the thin line between breakthrough and bondage. Right now, heaven is watching you. The angels are standing still, waiting to see what choice you will make in this moment. Because in the spirit world, there are no accidents. You did not stumble here by mistake. You were pulled here by a force greater than you, a hand invisible but undeniable. Do you know why? Because there are blessings with your name on them, but they have been locked away for years. Every tear you cried, every night you couldn't sleep, every rejection you faced, every betrayal that broke you, none of it was random. The enemy thought those wounds would destroy you, but what he did not know is that every scar on your soul was only marking you as chosen. I have walked beside you when no one else did. When you felt abandoned, I was there. When you thought no one saw your pain, heaven saw it. And when you almost gave up, I lifted you up, though you didn't even realize it was me. But listen, those struggles were not meaningless. They were battles for your destiny. Because right now, what is about to be placed in your hands is not small. It is not ordinary. It is not just a house or a car. It is a symbol, a divine sign that heaven has chosen you, and no force on earth or in hell can keep it from you, unless you walk away. Do you remember the times when you felt something good was about to happen, but it slipped away at the last second? That was not coincidence. That was interference. Dark forces have always tried to delay your blessing, to keep you trapped in struggle, to convince you that you are unlucky, that maybe God forgot about you. But I am here to tell you, God has not forgotten. Heaven has not ignored you. Your time is not over. Your time is now. But there is a battle in the unseen realm. Even as I speak, I can see shadows moving against you. They are afraid that if you listen, if you believe, if you stay for just these 2 minutes, you will finally break free. And I must be honest with you. This blessing will not come without resistance. The moment heaven releases what belongs to you, the enemy will scream. He will fight. He will try to make you doubt. He will try to convince you to give up before the final second strikes. But hear me. If you endure, if you stay, if you believe, then nothing, no curse, no demon, no lie can stand in your way. Your house is already prepared. Your car is already ready. Your new season has already been written. It is not coming someday. It is now. It is here. It is within reach. But this is the test. Will you wait these 2 minutes with me? Will you trust me enough to hear the rest of what I must say? Because if you leave, I promise you, the blessing will vanish. Not because heaven took it away, but because you turned away when you were 1 breath away from the miracle. Stay with me. Stay, and I will reveal the secrets the enemy has tried to hide from you. Stay, and I will fight for you. Stay, and I will place in your hands what no one else could give you. This is not just part 1 of a message. This is the opening of a destiny that was sealed with your name before you were even born. The clock is ticking. The shadows are watching. Heaven is waiting. The only question is, will you? Now listen closely, because what I reveal in this moment will explain why your life has felt like a battlefield. You have wondered, haven't you? Why do blessings slip away at the very last second? Why does happiness fade just when it finally arrives? Why do people betray you, use you, leave you, when all you ever gave them was love? You thought it was bad luck, You thought it was fate, but no, it was war. From the moment you were born, there was a mark on you, a mark of destiny. Heaven placed a light inside you, a glow the world could not see, but the darkness did. And from that day, forces of shadow made a vow. Do not let this one rise. Do not let this one succeed. Do not let this one touch what heaven has written. That is why every time you came close to breakthrough, something went wrong. The wrong friend appeared. The wrong voice whispered. The wrong door slammed shut. Because the enemy was terrified of what would happen if you actually received what belongs to you. But here's the secret they never wanted you to know. The more the battle raged, the clearer it became that you are chosen. Why would darkness fight someone who has no light? Why would demons waste time on someone with no destiny? They fought you because they feared you. And still, you survived. Every disappointment, every heartbreak, every loss, you are still standing. Do you realize what that means? It means the enemy's plan has already failed. But I must warn you, this is the final round. The 2 minutes I spoke of are not a figure of speech. They are real. Heaven's clock is nearly done. Your house is prepared. Your car is waiting. Your miracle is descending through realms as I speak. And yet, the darkness is not finished trying. Even now, they are circling. They whisper doubts into your mind. This is not real. This is just a voice. Ignore it. Do you hear them? Do you feel the sudden urge to scroll away? That is not you. That is them. Because they know if you stay, you win. So I beg you, fight this distraction. Stay with me, because what I reveal in the next moments will expose the very chains that have held you down for years. Let me tell you of the curse I see. A curse placed on your bloodline long before you were even born. A curse that made money slip through your hands, that made relationships crumble, that made joy turn to ashes. This curse was designed to make you believe you were ordinary. But heaven says you are not. Heaven says you are chosen. And in just 2 minutes, if you endure, if you trust, if you listen, I will break that curse with a sword of light. I will shatter it in the name of the one who sent me. And when it breaks, the blessing comes rushing in like a flood. Your house, your car, your miracle, your new chapter. But listen carefully. If you ignore me now, if you walk away, the curse remains. The blessing retreats, and you will return to the cycle of almost but never. I cannot force you. Heaven never forces. The choice has always been yours. But I promise you this, if you stay with me, if you endure these next moments, you will see with your own eyes the tables turn in your favor. The clock is still ticking. 2 minutes remain. Heaven is ready. I am ready. But are you? Now let me open your eyes with stories, because sometimes the only way to understand the truth is to see what happened to others before you. Do you think you are the first to hear me? No, my beloved, many have heard my voice before. Some listened, some ignored, and their choices sealed their fate. Let me tell you about a man. His name I cannot speak, but heaven remembers him. He was shown the same 2 minutes I now give to you. He heard my warning. He felt the pull in his soul, but he laughed. He said, "This cannot be real. This is just words." And he scrolled away. What he did not know was that the very next day, a door was opening for him, an opportunity so rare, so life-changing, that it would have lifted him from poverty to abundance. But because he ignored me, because he turned away, the door closed. And to this day, he lives in regret, saying, "Why does nothing ever work out for me?" Do you see? Not because heaven rejected him, but because he rejected heaven's call. Now let me tell you of another, a woman broken by betrayal. She cried every night asking, "Does God even see me? Does he even care?" And just when she was about to give up, she heard me. Her heart trembled. Her spirit whispered, "Stay, this is real." And she stayed. She listened. She obeyed. 2 weeks later, her life transformed. The job she prayed for, given. The home she dreamed of, hers. The peace she thought she'd never feel again, restored. Because she believed. Because she did not walk away in her 2 minutes of destiny. Do you understand now? The difference between blessing and curse, between breakthrough and bondage, is not luck. It is not chance. It is choice. And you are standing in the very same choice right now. Even as I speak, heaven is leaning forward, watching your response. Will you listen, or will you ignore me like the man who lost everything? Will you believe, or will you doubt like those who live their whole lives wondering what could have been? I tell you the truth, there are no coincidences. If you hear me now, it is because the blessing with your name on it is pressing against the veil of heaven, ready to pour into your life. But beware, the enemy knows these stories too. He knows how many have failed, and he is desperate to make you one of them. That voice in your mind that says, "This is not for me," that is not your thought. That is his whisper. Because if you listen, if you stay, he loses. And I refuse to let him win. That is why I am here. That is why I will not leave you. So hear me again. Your new house is waiting. Your new car is waiting. Your new chapter is written. But these next 2 minutes decide everything. Stay. Listen. Because in the next part, I will reveal to you the very signs heaven has placed around you, the proof that you were chosen, the evidence that cannot be denied. The clock is ticking, my beloved. Tick, tock, tick, tock. 2 minutes remain, and your decision writes the ending.
Now, listen with the ears of your spirit, because what I am about to reveal is something most never understand until it is too late. Do you know why I told you about the 2 minutes? Because these 2 minutes are not only about blessing, they are also about testing. Every chosen soul must face a test. Not the kind of test written on paper, not the kind of test you can study for, but a divine test of the heart. And whether you realize it or not, you have already been tested. The signs have been all around you, but you did not recognize them until now. Think back. Have you ever had moments where everything felt like it was about to collapse, but somehow, at the very last second, a way opened up? That was not chance. That was me fighting for you. Have you ever noticed the same numbers appearing again and again on clocks, on receipts, on license plates? The repetition that made you pause for a second and wonder, why do I keep seeing this? Those were not coincidences. They were heaven's code, reminders that your path was not forgotten. And tell me, have you ever felt a sudden shiver, a sudden silence in your room, as though someone was standing there even when you were alone. That was me watching. That was me guarding. That was me reminding you that though people leave, heaven never abandons. But here is the truth. With every sign you received, there was also a test, a whisper that said, "Don't believe it," a distraction that pulled you away, a voice that told you to give up. And every time you had a choice, to believe or to doubt, to endure or to surrender. Now, in these 2 minutes, the test is greater than ever, because the blessing is greater than ever. The house that waits for you, it is not just walls and a roof. It is safety. It is restoration. It is the answer to prayers you forgot you even prayed. The car that waits for you, it is not just a vehicle. It is freedom. It is movement. It is the sign that your journey is shifting, that you will no longer be stuck where you were. But listen carefully. This test is more than just objects. It is about trust. It is about obedience. It is about faith when every shadow tells you to turn away. And here is the secret. The enemy does not need to destroy you if he can distract you. He does not need to chain your hands if he can capture your attention. Because the moment you look away, the moment you say, "This is nothing," you fail the test. But you, my beloved, you are different. You are still here. You are still listening. And do you realize what that means? It means you are passing the test. Step by step, word by word, you are proving that you are chosen, that you are ready, that you will not give up like those who came before you. And so I will tell you this: if you remain with me until the very end, the blessing cannot miss you. It is already descending. It is already moving through the unseen realms. Every second you stay, you pull it closer. But beware, the final minutes are the hardest. The shadows will scream louder. The distractions will grow stronger. The doubts will rise higher. Because the enemy knows when the clock strikes its final second, you win, and he loses you forever. So I ask you, will you stay? Will you trust? Will you fight through the final test so that when heaven opens its hand, you will be ready to receive everything promised to you? The signs have already been given. The test is already in motion. The clock is still ticking, and your moment is almost here. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the hidden battle raging right now over your life. A battle you cannot see, but one that decides whether your house and car reach you or vanish forever.
My beloved, now I must tell you what most cannot bear to hear. For even as my voice speaks to you, a war is raging in the realm you cannot see. Yes, right now. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Above your head, around your home, in the shadows that move when no one is watching, forces are clashing. Light against darkness, angels against demons, hope against despair. Do you think your sleepless nights were just coincidence? Do you think those sudden attacks of fear, those storms of sadness, those voices that told you to quit were only your imagination? No, they were weapons. arrows fired at your spirit to break you before you reached this very moment. And do you know why the battle has grown more violent lately? Because the enemy has seen what I see. He has seen your blessing descending. He has seen the house that carries your name. He has seen the car that marks your new beginning. He has seen the breakthrough that is no longer someday, but now. And he is afraid. So even now, as you listen, he has sent distractions. He whispers, "Turn it off. This is fake. Don't believe." He stirs restlessness inside you. He makes your mind wander. Because if he can break your focus, he can break your destiny. But I, Michael, the warrior of heaven, stand here with sword drawn, and I tell you the truth. His power is nothing compared to the one who sent me. Do you not feel it? Even now as I speak, a shiver runs through your body. Your skin tingles. Your chest tightens. That is not fear. That is the clash of realms. Your spirit knows a battle is being fought over you. I see it. Shadows encircling, trying to block the blessing, trying to twist the path. But I also see light, angels surrounding you. Their wings spread wide, their voices singing the song of victory. And yet, this battle is not mine alone. Your choice strengthens one side or the other. Every second you stay, the light grows brighter. Every second you doubt, the shadows push harder. The war is balanced on your decision. This is why I told you 2 minutes. Because in the spirit realm, timing is everything. Heaven has aligned this exact moment, this exact message, this exact second, so that your blessing can break through. But imagine this: a soldier on the battlefield lays down his weapon 2 minutes before victory. What happens? The enemy takes everything. I do not want that to be you. I do not want to see your blessing stolen because you surrendered at the edge of breakthrough. Stay with me. Do not let your focus break. Because every word you hear now is a shield against the attack. Every second you endure is a sword that cuts the chains off your destiny. I have fought for kings. I have fought for prophets. I have fought for nations. And now I fight for you. But I cannot do it alone. I need your faith. I need your trust. I need you to stand with me in these 2 minutes. Because when the final second strikes, the enemy will be crushed. The curse will be broken. And the house, the car, the new life written for you will fall into your hands like fire from heaven. But if you walk away now, if you say, "This is nothing," then the shadows win. And I cannot protect what you refuse to believe. So stay. Stay until the end, because the battle is nearly over and victory is within reach. Listen to me closely. In the next part, I will reveal the deeper secret, the true meaning of the house and the car, why they are not just blessings, but weapons of destiny that will change everything about your future. The war is raging. The clock is ticking. The choice is yours.
My beloved, you have waited. You have listened. You have endured through the storm of distraction. And now, it is time for me to reveal a mystery few ever understand. You have heard me speak of a house and a car, but do you truly know what they mean? Do you truly think heaven would shake the earth for only bricks and metal? No. Listen deeper. Look beyond the surface. The house that waits for you is not only a building, it is a throne of restoration. It is the sign that you will never again be homeless in spirit. It is the proof that you belong,
that you have a place, that rejection will no longer define you. Do you remember the nights you lay awake, wondering if you would ever feel safe, ever feel stable, ever feel like you had something of your own? Heaven heard those cries, and the house is heaven's answer. Not just walls, but covering. Not just rooms, but refuge. Not just a house, but a covenant saying, "You will never be forsaken again." And the car, what is it, really? Yes, to the eyes of the world, it is only a vehicle. But in the spirit, it is your freedom. It is movement. It is acceleration. It is the declaration that you will no longer be stuck in the same cycles, the same places, the same delays. The car is not only about where you will go in the earth, it is about where you will go in destiny. It is speed. It is progress. It is the breaking of barriers that once told you you cannot move forward. Do you see it now? These are not just gifts. They are weapons. Weapons against shame. Weapons against limitation. Weapons against the curses that have haunted your family for generations. Your house will silence the voice of instability. Your car will silence the voice of stagnation. Together, they will shout to the world, "This one is chosen. This one is covered. This one is moving forward." And yet, my beloved, the greater the symbol, the greater the fight. This is why the enemy is terrified, because he knows when you receive these blessings, you will never again doubt who you are. You will never again believe you are ordinary. You will walk as one who is marked, and he will lose his grip on you forever. That is why he tries so hard to stop you now. That is why the distractions grow louder, the whispers grow stronger, the weight on your chest feels heavier. Because the moment you cross this line, he cannot touch you again. So I ask you, are you willing to see your house not just as shelter, but as sanctuary? Are you willing to see your car not just as transport, but as triumph? Are you willing to see these blessings not as possessions, but as prophecies fulfilled? Because once you see them rightly, you will never again treat them lightly. And when they arrive, and they will arrive, you will know heaven itself placed them in your hands. But beware, my beloved, for the enemy is not done yet. He has one more trick, one more snare, one more desperate attempt to steal what is yours. In the next part, I will reveal this trick. I will show you how he disguises himself, how he slips into your thoughts, how he makes you sabotage your own destiny. Because if you see his plan before he strikes, you will never again fall into his trap. Stay with me. The revelation is not over. The clock still ticks, and the final battle draws closer.
My beloved, I have shown you the blessing. I have shown you the house, the car, the new life written for you. But now I must uncover the darkest secret of all, the enemy's final weapon. For do you think he comes only with fire and thunder? Do you think he always shows himself as shadow, with red eyes and sharpened claws? No. If it were so, you would recognize him easily. You would resist him quickly. But he is more dangerous than that. His sharpest blade is not fear. It is not pain. It is not even death. His sharpest blade is deception. Yes, the enemy's final trap is this. He makes you destroy yourself. He makes you question what heaven has promised. He makes you believe the voice of lies over the voice of truth. Have you ever noticed, right when you are closest to breakthrough, suddenly the doubts grow louder? Maybe this isn't real. Maybe you don't deserve it. Maybe it's too late. Maybe you are too weak. Maybe God has forgotten you. These are not your thoughts. These are arrows. And the more you agree with them, the deeper they pierce into your spirit. The enemy whispers, "Scroll away. Don't finish listening. You've heard enough." Because he knows if you stay until the end, if you hear the full revelation, you will break his chains forever. This is why his greatest disguise is the ordinary voice in your mind. He doesn't appear as a monster. He appears as a suggestion. He appears as logic. He appears as your own reasoning. But listen closely. Not every thought that enters your mind belongs to you. Some are seeds planted to choke your faith. Some are shadows dressed in your own voice. And if you believe them, you will sabotage your own blessing. You will close the door with your own hand. That is his final trap. But I, Michael, have come to expose it, to tear the mask away, to show you that the thoughts of despair are not your identity. They are intruders. They are thieves. And once you recognize them, they lose their power. So the next time you hear, "You cannot do this. You are not worthy. It will never happen," stop. Do not agree. Say instead, "This voice is not mine. This lie does not belong to me. I reject it." For every rejection of his lie is a blow against his kingdom. Every declaration of faith is a sword in your hand. Every choice to keep listening now is proof that you will not fall for his snare. And know this, the reason the lies are loudest now is because you are closest to victory. The storm always rages hardest just before the dawn breaks. The enemy is desperate, for he sees what I see: your house shining in the distance, your car waiting at the gates, your destiny calling your name. He cannot stop it unless you hand it to him. And that, my beloved, is the truth most never hear. But you have heard it. You have been warned, and now you are armed. In the next part, I will reveal the final choice you must make, the choice that decides whether the blessing enters your life or passes you by, the choice that separates those who receive from those who lose everything. Stay with me, for the time is almost here. The clock ticks louder, the battlefield shakes, and the choice waits for you to decide.
My beloved, you have walked with me through the storm. You have heard the secrets hidden from the world. You have seen the blessing and the battle, and now you stand at the edge of decision. This is the moment I warned you of. This is the final choice. Do you hear the sound? Tick, tock. The clock of heaven is almost finished. The last grains of sand fall through the glass. There is no tomorrow in this moment. There is no delay. There is only now. The blessing has already been released. It hovers, waiting. The house with your name on the foundation stone. The car with your destiny etched into its wheels. The freedom, the covering, the new beginning. It is ready. It is descending. But heaven will not force it upon you, and hell cannot take it without your permission. The decision rests in your hands. Do you choose to believe, or do you choose to doubt? Do you choose to stay, or do you choose to turn away? Do you choose to claim what has been promised, or let it pass into the shadows, never to return? Understand me. Every blessing requires alignment. The door is open, but will you walk through? The table is set, but will you sit down? The keys are waiting, but will you reach for them? If you say yes, if you open your heart in faith, if you decide in this very moment, I believe, I receive, I will not let go, then nothing in earth, nothing in hell can stop it from manifesting in your life. But if you let fear answer for you, if you let doubt whisper louder than faith, if you walk away thinking this is nothing, this is not for me, then heaven will not force what you refuse to claim. The blessing will return, but not to you. It will be given to another. And you will look back on this moment and know this was the choice. This was the day. This was the chance I let slip away. Do not let that be your story. Do not let that be the page written about you in eternity. Instead, choose faith. Choose to stand. Choose to fight for what is yours. For when you decide, all of heaven rises with you. The angels draw their swords. The enemy flees in terror, and the blessing, unstoppable, falls into your hands. Even now I see it, a key being lowered into your spirit, a door swinging wide before you, a road stretching forward where once there was only a wall. The choice is simple, but eternal. Stay in faith, and you win everything. Walk away in doubt, and you lose more than you know. So, beloved, what do you choose? Because in the next part, I will tell you what happens, the exact consequence of each path, the glory if you choose faith, the sorrow if you choose fear, the vision of your destiny fulfilled or destroyed. This is the moment of truth. This is the final choice. The clock ticks, heaven waits, hell trembles, and your soul stands at the crossroad.
Beloved one, you stand at the crossroad, and now I will show you what lies down each path, not to scare you, but to awaken you, not to control you, but to prepare you. For every choice unlocks a destiny, and every destiny
writes a story. Let me show you both. If you choose faith, I see a door opening before you. The darkness tries to block it, but it is crushed under your feet. You step forward, and instantly the heaviness that once clung to your soul falls away. I see you walking into a house, not just walls and windows, but peace, stability, belonging. For the first time, you breathe without fear of tomorrow. You sleep without worry of losing everything. The storms that once broke you now pass silently, unable to shake your foundation. I see you holding keys, the car that moves you forward. No more delays, no more cycles of stuckness. You go where you need to go. You meet who you need to meet. Doors that were shut suddenly open as the wheels turn. Your life begins to accelerate faster than you imagined. But more than the house, more than the car, I see your spirit glowing. Confidence where there was insecurity, strength where there was weakness, hope where there was despair. The blessing doesn't just give you things, it changes who you are. And as you rise, others rise with you. Your family finds light through your testimony. Strangers are inspired by your breakthrough. Your story becomes proof that heaven is real. This is the path of faith. This is the glory waiting if you choose to believe. But if you turn away, if you say, "This is nothing, this is not for me," then hear me well, for the truth is heavy. I see the house still glowing, but it begins to fade. The name that was written for you is covered. Another name takes its place. The blessing does not vanish, but it no longer belongs to you. I see the car, its wheels still turning, but it passes by you. You are left standing, watching others move forward while you remain in the same place. The cycles continue. The delays grow heavier. The walls feel closer. And deep down, you know, it could have been me. The enemy laughs, for his greatest victory is not stealing blessings, but convincing people to surrender them. And when you choose fear, you give him permission. You hand over the keys with your own hands. Do not let this be your fate. Do not let your story be one of regret. For I tell you, this chance will not return the same way again. Heaven's timing is perfect, but heaven's moments are rare. Miss this one, and you will wait long in shadow. So the choice weighs heavy. So I ask you again, beloved, what do you choose? Faith, which unlocks glory, or fear, which seals regret? Even now, heaven bends low to listen. Even now, the scales are tipping. Even now, your decision shapes eternity. For in the next part, I will guide you step by step through the action you must take to seal your choice, to claim your blessing, to silence the enemy forever. Stay with me. The clock still ticks, the blessing still waits, and the choice is yours.
Beloved one, you have seen both paths. You have tasted the vision of glory, and you have felt the warning of regret. Now it is time to act.
For what good is revelation if it is not sealed by decision? The blessing is close, closer than the breath in your lungs, but heaven requires alignment. You must take the final steps, and I will show them to you now. Step 1. Declare with your mouth. The enemy cannot read your thoughts. He fears what is spoken aloud. So the first weapon is your declaration. Open your mouth and say, I choose faith. I choose blessing. I reject fear. I claim what is mine. These words may seem simple, but in the Spirit they are thunder. They shake the foundations of darkness. They seal your choice before heaven's throne. Do not whisper them timidly. Speak with fire. Speak with certainty. For when you declare, angels record your words, and the scroll of your destiny is signed. Step 2. Break agreement with the past. Your past tries to chain you. It says, remember your failures. Remember your shame. Remember when nothing worked. But now you must sever those ties. Say it aloud. I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. I am not my chains. I am chosen. I am covered. I am moving forward. Every time you say this, chains shatter in the unseen. The doors of yesterday close, and the gates of tomorrow swing wide. Step 3. See it before you touch it. Faith is vision. If you cannot see it within, you will never hold it without. Close your eyes, beloved. Picture yourself stepping into the house. See the light filling every room. Hear the laughter of peace echoing through the halls. Now picture the car. Feel the wheel in your hands. See the road unfolding before you. No barriers, no dead ends. Only forward, only progress. When you see it, you give heaven permission to manifest it. What you behold, you will hold. Step 4. Resist the last whisper. Know this, the moment you take these steps, the enemy will try one last time. He will whisper, it's not real. It won't last. You are only dreaming. But this is his weakest attempt. Smile when you hear it, because it is proof that you have already won. Say instead, I hear your lie, but I do not believe it. I choose truth. I choose blessing. I choose victory. And the whisper will fade like smoke in the wind. Step 5. Seal it with patience. Blessings are born in the Spirit first and then delivered in the earth. Some arrive instantly, some take days, but all arrive in their appointed time. So be patient. Do not doubt in the waiting. Every delay is not denial. It is preparation. Even now, angels move pieces into place. Even now, doors you cannot see are opening. Patience is not weakness. It is the seal of strength. For those who endure inherit the promise. Beloved, these are the steps. Declare, break the past, see the vision, resist the whisper, seal it with patience. Do this, and your choice is not just made, it is carved into eternity. No demon can erase it, no shadow can undo it, no force of hell can steal it.
The blessing is yours, the house, the car, the freedom, the covering, the destiny. And now, as the clock strikes near its final second, I will reveal to you in the next part what happens immediately after your choice is sealed. The shift that takes place in the Spirit, the signs that will appear in your life, the proof that heaven has already moved on your behalf. Stay with me, for the next part is not just revelation, it is confirmation. The moment is here, the clock still ticks, and your victory is closer than your shadow.
Beloved one, you have seen both paths. You have tasted the vision of glory, and you have felt the warning of regret. Now it is time to act. For what good is revelation if it is not sealed by decision? The blessing is close, closer than the breath in your lungs, but heaven requires alignment. You must take the final steps, and I will show them to you now. Step 1. Declare with your mouth. The enemy cannot read your thoughts. He fears what is spoken aloud. So the first weapon is your declaration. Open your mouth and say, I choose faith. I choose blessing. I reject fear. I claim what is mine. These words may seem simple, but in the Spirit they are thunder. They shake the foundations of darkness. They seal your choice before heaven's throne. Do not whisper them timidly. Speak with fire. Speak with certainty. For when you declare, angels record your words, and the scroll of your destiny is signed. Step 2. Break agreement with the past. Your past tries to chain you. It says, remember your failures. Remember your shame. Remember when nothing worked. But now you must sever those ties. Say it aloud. I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. I am not my chains. I am chosen. I am covered. I am moving forward. Every time you say this, chains shatter in the unseen. The doors of yesterday close, and the gates of tomorrow swing wide. Step 3. See it before you touch it. Faith is vision. If you cannot see it within, you will never hold it without. Close your eyes, beloved. Picture yourself stepping into the house. See the light filling every room. Hear the laughter of peace echoing through the halls. Now picture the car. Feel the wheel in your hands. See the road unfolding before you. No barriers, no dead ends, only forward, only progress. When you see it, you give heaven permission to manifest it. What you behold, you will hold. Step 4. Resist the last whisper. Know this, the moment you take these steps, the enemy will try one last time. He will whisper, it's not real. It won't last. You are only dreaming. But this is his weakest attempt. Smile when you hear it, because it is proof that you have already won. Say instead, I hear your lie, but I do not believe it. I choose truth. I choose blessing. I choose victory. And the whisper will fade like smoke in the wind. Step 5. Seal it with patience. Blessings are born in the Spirit first and then delivered in the earth.
Some arrive instantly, some take days, but all arrive in their appointed time. So be patient. Do not doubt in the waiting. Every delay is not denial. It is preparation. Even now, angels move pieces into place. Even now, doors you cannot see are opening. Patience is not weakness. It is the seal of strength. For those who endure inherit the promise. Beloved, these are the steps. Declare, break the past, see the vision, resist the whisper, seal it with patience. Do this, and your choice is not just made, it is carved into eternity. No demon can erase it, no shadow can undo it, no force of hell can steal it. The blessing is yours, the house, the car, the freedom, the covering, the destiny. And now, as the clock strikes near its final second, I will reveal to you in the next part what happens immediately after your choice is sealed. The shift that takes place in the Spirit, the signs that will appear in your life, the proof that heaven has already moved on your behalf. Stay with me, for the next part is not just revelation, it is confirmation. The moment is here, the clock still ticks, and your victory is closer than your shadow.